Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Brian Bayo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Trey Turner at the plate. And we're underway from Fenway. The 1-0. And another ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And, Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, it's not the most important detail on the scouting report, but it still matters. Just putting the ball in play gives you a chance against this defense because they've been known to provide a gift or two. Ball one.
Bayo, in his fourth year, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line drive, base hit right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, first baseman, Bryce.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. Late swing, fouled off. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Liner caught at second. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Boston, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Marsh settles under this one. And there's one away. Check out the Red Sox lineup with an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Mickey Gasper. Popped up. Stop. Should have this one. And there are two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Wilyer Abreu.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. Red Sox go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Just missed. Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Second baseman Bryson Stott.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first with one gone. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. Runner takes off, and a foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. He makes the grab.
Batting ninth, center fielder Justin Crawford.
And it's fouled away. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there.
ball.
Second inning here, no score. Bounce to the left side. And that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And down on strikes. And one gone.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's your one. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. He goes down looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Just missed. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2.
No.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
No.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
Yeah.
Here we go,
Oh,
Caleb.
0-1 now. In the air out to center. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated
So the
hitter,
Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man at first, one away. Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely.
safe.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ball one.
Ripped on a line to center. Crawford on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Mickey Gasper.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Durbin off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The Bo Sox looking to strike first here in the last half of the third.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. On to the 4th. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Adolis Garcia. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Ball.
Stays alive. Got him swinging. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Downstairs, and it misses ball 4. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Catcher, JT, Real Muto.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Go ahead run on base. And up to the plate is JT Real Muto. 0 for 1 so far. Quick move to first. Marsh dives back in safely. Misses again, 5 in a row. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The Phillies looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Real Muto runs. Down low and kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Splits the plate. 0-2 now. The other way, and that's just foul. In the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Fly to left his first time. Two outs and one in scoring position. This one in the air right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Ball 1.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. That one the other way. And foul ball. Almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. The Red Sox down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss. Good eye right there.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Story not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Single to right in his first trip. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball 1.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily.
Ball.
2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Carlos Narvaez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rafaela, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out towards left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Sit down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Ball 1 to Bryce. And
That's
another ball. That misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Two down, nobody on. And there's ball 4.
First base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Boston, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. The Bo Sox trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. And he lays down a bunt, and it goes just foul.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, right field. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the order now. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball down low.
And he swings through that one.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 here. Good job to fight that one off. One, 2 now. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Line to left. And that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw. He's in there.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order. This is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
Just missed. Wilyer Abreu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike, and it's a full count.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air to left center. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Justin Slayton will take over here. He's been so good against lefties. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
No, that's outside.
The 1-0. And there's a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Stop in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. That one inside. Look out.
Ball.
And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he'll reach second with one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Alec Bohm.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Pitch misses there. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Rafaela takes it in for the out. Two-way down.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
That one fouled off. Man on second, two down. Runner breaks for third. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with two outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the sixth inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Ball.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jonathan Bolin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Banks also throwing. The 1-0.
Ball.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
What a stop. And they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Masataka Yoshida.
Ball. No.
That's a little high. And that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
For the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. That one in there across the letters.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back inside Fenway Park, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
1 up, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. fastball for a strike. And Schwarb strikes out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Slayton won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red
for the
Sox,
Red Sox,
number
Garrett Whitlock.
22.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Let's go, Garrett. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Come on, Garrett. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Got it. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they lead at 3-0.
Now pitching for
Jonathan Bolin
Number
taking over on the
52,
mound. He
Jonathan
pitched
Bolin.
yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cesar Rafaela.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Rafaela tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. And now it's 1-2. Breaks his bat, pops it up. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball, no.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Rafaela on at first, nobody out. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball, no.
Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. The Bo Sox with the tying run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off down the right side. Going to count 1 and 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Tying run at the plate. Sets him down looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Fastball for a strike. Outside, and that's ball 1. That's a base hit. In to score from third. Throws to second. Safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jonathan Bolin out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brad Keller.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And a count 1 and 2. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So the go-ahead run and scoring. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
On the ground at first, Harper. He'll do it himself. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back here at Fenway, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. That one ripped left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Smoked on the ground a second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
No, outside.
Right through there for a strike. The 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. So they work around to lead off double. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Red Sox 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And the sweeper is off the plate.
right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 2-1. Well struck left field. And it bangs off the monster. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. Ooh. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. Across the letters at 99.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one way inside. Story gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Inside, and that's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Marcelo Meyer digs in now. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Joan Duran preparing to come on if needed. Kirkering getting cranked up as well. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Move to second. Story back into the dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. The 0-2. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brad Keller gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Tanner Banks takes over on the mound. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And that's outside. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Takes it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Caleb Durbin now at the plate. Swing and a ball line to center. That is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Boston, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Sonny Gray appears to be getting loose. Kelly also getting ready. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Ball. No, that's it. No.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Hurry.
Next
Ball
one
three.
misses, and now 3-1. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit. And a man aboard. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll take over at second base after the injury.
Number 2, Isaiah Kiner.
So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Garrett Whitlock won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Zach
Red Sox.
Kelly into the game.
Number 76.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now a quick throw to first, and Turner's back in. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Swings through that. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw sails over his head at first. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 4 with a double.
No, that's the ball.
So they're all loaded up. That one hammered left field. 1 run's in, and it hits off the monster. Now the second run is in. The relay. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
That's a strike.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Kelly will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Man at first, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
That catches the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Boom.
Ball
Up to bat
inside.
next. Lays off for a ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
Foul ball.
And a foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Ball 1.
Two outs. Bases are full.
No,
Pressure's
outside.
on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
There's a strike. Crawford wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Red Sox 2. Bottom 9.
Leading off
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Hitter, Jarren Duran.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That's
a
outside. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air to left center. Crawford on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
High.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
one ran inside, almost got him. The Phils up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now, Wilyer Abreu.
No, down.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the Green Monster. Gasper around third. He will score. And it's 8-3.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. The 1-2. The ground, and it goes just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Tanner Banks is done. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen, on for his 20th appearance of the year. So the Red Sox down to their final out. Here's Story now.
Ball. Hook one.
Alvarado is just 1 strike away. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.